MLS predictions. LA Galaxy, LAFC, and Philadelphia Union versus the Chicago Fire.
So welcome back to Very Biased Opinions. We're continuing after an amazing first week of the MLS.
I got 9 results out of 12 right.
I was going to say you've turned into a bit of a savant, but you didn't win, did you? Because somehow I fluked 3 correct scores. But if you are doing predictions, listen to this man over me. But regardless of all that, or irregardless as you like to say, we're coming to you live! Once again, from the home of Twilight, and I hope I got it right this time, and Tom's hometown of Forks, Washington.
No! No!
But I got fight like with the long hair and the pasty white skin. I thought you were a vampire kind of guy. Okay, well, that's another bust. Maybe next week. You better do some housekeeping.
Please have a look above. These are our social media links. Please click on them. Feel free to tweet us, comment us, like us. Don't snap us, we don't have Snapchat.
Yet.
Please, also, in the links in our description, we have timestamped every game. If you only care for one match, please click on it and get mad about that one match, not the other 14 we're doing that day. Also, please go look at Grandstand Betters. They are awesome. They are better at this than we are.
Without question.
They get paid every time.
Whereas I just pay you.
And without further ado, our Gilding Lily, we're going to lead off with Atlanta United FC hosting Houston Dynamo.
Houston-o?
Don't know.
We're off to a roaring start, folks. You lead off with it.
So we got an exciting match here. Atlanta fans are very loyal. They are the ex-champions of the MLS. And Houston Dynamo are pretty average, according to the statistics which I've read.
Would you say they're a dynamic side?
No, actually, rather the opposite, sadly.
Oh.
Good laugh there. Anyway, I got Atlanta winning this one 2-0.
Well, I didn't like that jab at my jokes, so I'm going to back Houston Dynamo, baby! 3-1. New England Revolution versus Vancouver Whitecaps FC. 2 not so great sides. I do hear that the Revolution are back, and after the 2-2 draw last week against DC United.
Another perfect score for you, I believe.
It was a perfect score for me, where they did their best to kind of get into a winning position and then completely screw it up. But I have heard they are a better side than what they have been in recent years. I think they got, is it Bruce Arena, or is it, it's one of the ex-US managers is their boss?
No, but maybe Bruce Arena?
It might be.
So, we should probably
know. But we'll find out, or let us know in the comments. But I am going to back the Revolution to win this one 2-0.
I'm going to go 2-1 to the Revolution.
Chicago Fire versus Columbus Crew.
Chicago are garbage. Columbus are garbage. Sorry, guys. Like, honestly, Chicago lost to Cincinnati last week. Cincinnati, congratulations, you got a win. Chicago, what the hell? Architects of your own downfall, really. And I gotta be honest, I don't really know who to go with on this. Fire are 5 points clear of Columbus, but you know what? Yeah, 2-1 to the Fire.
Such a homer, aren't you? Hometown boy when it comes down to it.
I bet on Cincinnati last week and
that's what I mean. That's where you're from. Anyway, I'm going to do Columbus Crew again like I did last week. For some reason, don't know why, I think they'll win 2-1.
FC Cincinnati versus DC United.
How did I get it wrong that Chicago wouldn't beat Cincinnati? I just don't know. I know you just talked about it, but that was a banker for me.
That was your best prediction of the lot. And
I know. It's not surprising, I guess. That's about as much for. Again, DC United, they came back from a 2-2 draw against New England. I thought Rooney was a bit poor.
I mean, he's class in the league.
He looks every bit the lack of pace that was slagged off in the Premier League.
He's a bit of an old man now.
But I think I think DC United will win this one, and I'll go. They'll squeak it 2-1.
I'm going 3-0.
Wow!
3-0.
Wow! Wow!
Toronto FC versus the New York Red Bulls.
I love you, New York Red Bulls. I love you. You're the reason why I won last week's predictions.
Maybe we should just call them the New Jersey Red Bulls after that's what they put up on their scoreboard on accident.
I hear that caused a few issues. I hear there's a bit of beef there.
I think the NYCFC fans quite enjoyed it.
It was like kind of they finally they've admitted it. Finally.
Got proof.
I know. But thank you. I'm going to enjoy a delicious can of Red Bull every day of my life now, just to celebrate that victory over you.
He's going to have a heart attack at 40.
If we're lucky. And I'm going to back New York Red Bulls to win again, 2-0.
I actually have the New York Red Bulls winning as well, 3-1.
Timber! Portland Timbers versus Orlando City SC.
Portland Timbers versus Orlando City SC. Who do I like in this? I'm not really sure, but I like the Pirates from Orlando. Therefore, I'm going with the Orlando Pirates to win this 2-0.
Well, I'm going to back against you again, Tom. Because one of us, if we do this, if we don't do the same score, it means one of us is right. And it means that overall we look really good. Portland Timbers winners, 3-0.
And now it's time for the main event. The LA Galaxy hosting Los Angeles Football Club.
It's a derby on the West Coast.
A derby on the West Coast, lad.
West Coast derby, that would be, in this country, that would be the Bristols.
Bristol Rovers
Bristol City and Rovers, yeah. A little bit different. Still probably don't speak with that ooh-ah kind of accent.
Probably oddly a bit more fans and yet less fans at the same time.
But I'm going to still do that Bristol accent with this one.
Lad.
And I'm going to back the Los Angeles Football Club to win this one by... I don't know. I'm going to say they're going to go 3-1 winners.
I'm going to go with a 3-all draw.
What? 3-all draw? If you get that, I will give you a bonus point.
Yes!
Okay, second match in the weekend for them, but the crew of Columbus placed the Impact of Montreal SC.
Can I just reiterate that these names are ridiculous?
No! Longer names, please. Longer names.
Do you think the SC was supposed to be verse and I typed it in incorrectly?
Probably.
Right, anyway, I got the crew losing this. I got Montreal Impact pulverizing them 2-0.
I've not done a 0-0 draw yet in this predictions, and I'm not doing it here. You see what I did there? I'll go 1-1 instead. Slightly better.
Philadelphia Union versus Chicago Fire.
Why are you playing so many games in this weekend? It's absolutely crazy.
Between Thursday and Saturday and Monday, which were inclusive of 16 matches.
And they're probably playing all the Premier League sides that are over as well.
Oh, obviously.
You're absolutely rinsing your players. You're not going to be fit for the Gold Cup final.
Make that money, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I reckon Philadelphia Union will win this. 2-0.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a bit more than that. I'm going 4-1 to the Union.
Whoa.
Chicago are garbage.
I keep forgetting there are a lot of goals in these leagues. I do forget.
The MLS averages 3 goals a game.
I know. Toronto FC versus Houston Dynamo.
So, not going to lie. I know where Houston are. I know nothing about Toronto, so I'm gonna
Only that it's near Mexico.
I'm gonna go with our brothers in the north winning this one 2-0.
Give us a quick burst of that national anthem.
Oh, Canada.
Okay, that's enough. 1-1 draw.
Sporting Kansas FC versus FC Dallas. I was right. Almiron is from Sporting Kansas.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's good. Yeah, that's a good one.
I like them though. They're a good team. They might be my MLS team right now, outside the Fire, who obviously...
Well, I don't really care, because I'm back in Dallas. 1-0 winners.
Well, I got Kansas winning this one 2-1.
Okay.
That wasn't even a Kansas accent, I'm sorry.
Colorado Rapids. That's actually their first game of the weekend. I thought I hadn't read that name out yet. Versus New York City FC.
I got NYCFC winning this one 3-0.
I don't know.
You were about to just go to the next game, weren't you?
I don't know. I think New York, they threw it away in the derby against New York Red Bulls. New York or New Jersey, take your pick. I'm going to back the Rapids. 2-1 winners.
Fair. Real Salt Lake versus Minnesota FC.
Oh, the games are coming thick and fast. I'd be lying if I said I haven't lost interest. Why not try a 2-2 draw?
I got Minnesota. They're a good team. I've got them winning this one 2-0.
And straight away my interest comes back. Fight Vancouver Whitecaps FC versus the San Jose Earthquakes. Honestly. Now, you've got to say I called that right. You've got to say. What are you going to say? All you people that said, oh, we only bet it because of a wrestler. But that wrestler was bloody Earthquake. He broke Hulk Hogan's sternum back in the day. He's going to do the same again. 2-0 win for the Earthquakes.
I've got the Earthquakes losing 1-0.
Oh, loser.
Atlanta United FC versus DC United. We've got a cracker on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, the way I see it, Thomas, is a rejuvenated Wayne Rooney playing his second game for the weekend, showing all the pace and power as he did as a 16-year-old, will grab this game by the scruff of the neck and win by 3-0.
Nope. I got Atlanta winning 2-1.
Okay. Tom's favourite side, FC Cincinnati, versus a revolution going on in New England.
I've got the Revolution winning, like they normally do. I got the Revolution winning 2-1. No, I lied. 3-1.
I'm going to say 2-1, and I'm going to say, screw you, Cincinnati. Yeah, that'll get me some downvotes. Come on.
Oh, jeez. Rick. Orlando City SC versus the New York Red Bulls.
Okay, New York or New Jersey Red Bulls back in action again.
You are making no friends on this video whatsoever.
Is that where Nani plays for Orlando City?
I think it is actually.
Oh, I'm gonna.
He plays for the Pirates, right?
I liked him. He was my favourite player at Man City, so I'm going to back. I'm going to back Orlando City in this one, and I'm going to say no. I'm not. I can't go against the Red Bulls. They're my favourite team. 2-0 win for the Red Bulls.
This is inspired commentary, ladies and gentlemen. I've got Orlando City winning this one 3-1.
And finally, before I have an aneurysm, Seattle Sounders versus Timber! The Portland Timbers.
Even if no one else enjoys this, we did. I got the Timbers winning this one 2-0.
4-3. Seattle. Why not? They're good at home, aren't they? Go Supersonics. Anyway, right, Tom, can I just say one thing before you run? I hope you like this video. We know we're silly. We know quite often we do know nothing about it, but I hope you did enjoy it. Give us loads of comments and loads of grief. And remember, if you want detailed football analysis, you are probably in the wrong place.